Hey y'all, I'm Zapper, your favorite Immortal 3 yapper. Today we're talking all about why people whiff shots. And no, it's not your movement. Even with insane aim trainer scores, I still whiff. So if aim isn't the culprit, why does it feel like it? And how can we fix it? Most people think bad aim and bad whiffs are due to poor movement. I disagree. The real problem is you. More specifically, the fights you're taking. But before we can fix this issue, we must first determine if you are in fact a human. An easy way to determine if you're human is to first hop into the range, play 50 bots with movement disabled, then just try to kill them all as fast as you can. Now do the same with movement enabled. If you're human, the 50 moving bots will take longer. Okay, this is dumb. I'm sorry, obviously you're human. Seriously though, if it's harder to shoot targets that are moving weird as fuck, maybe don't peek the enemy when they're moving weird. It's simple. Don't peek if they're doing this, or this. Do peek if they're doing this, or this. Just fight enemies when they're moving like dum-dum. But wait, what if it's a bad idea to peek and you still need to control the space? Holding an angle would be an easy answer, but simply holding any angle isn't going to do the trick. The enemy could still use utility, peek like a psycho, and honestly just do 1,000 different things to surprise you, ultimately resulting in you whiffing all your shots. And that would be no good. The whole purpose of this video is to prevent that, right? I'm sure every single one of you has heard, don't walk peek angles, peek with A or D, don't crouch spray every gunfight. And they're absolutely right. By following this kind of advice, you will without a doubt make yourself a harder target to hit. Being a harder target will help you survive longer, that's for sure. But with everyone trying to be a harder target nowadays, if you just hold an angle willy-nilly, you're gonna get laid out. That being said, I have no doubts in my mind that every single one of you guys watching could consistently shoot a target that's not moving. If you know the enemy is going to walk peek an angle, it's super easy to just hold them for a free kill. On the other hand, if the enemy jiggle peeks you into a wide swing, most of the time you're gonna whiff. Your level of aim does not change this. So how should you be holding angles then? Well, honestly, it depends. Holding common angles can be super strong if the enemy isn't expecting you, because they may run out of cover with horrid movement and hand you a free kill. However, if they are expecting you, you will get laid out 90% of the time because their movement will be harder to aim at, and they'll have peeker's advantage. Off angles work the same way. If the enemy is expecting you, the fight will be hard. If they're not expecting you, the fight will be easy. Okay, but like, why do people always say it's harder to hit someone who's not looking at you then? Just because someone isn't looking doesn't make it an easy shot. And that's where people mess things up. If someone isn't looking, you have more time to aim, but the shot might be just as hard or even harder than if they were looking at you. So when you do end up right behind the enemy, don't shoot right away. Wait until their movement goes to shit, and then they become an easy target. That's when you take the kill. Quick recap, don't blame your aim for missing shots on hard targets. Instead, actively try to fight the enemy when their movement is bad. The worse the enemy's movement is when you begin the duel, the easier it will be to win the duel, regardless of your aim skill. If you can combine this while maintaining good movement yourself, you will climb extremely fast. No need to aim train for 1,000 hours if everyone you peek is a static target. Oh, and imagine you have good crosshair placement too. Chef's kiss. Yeah, so hope this helps. Okay, bye.